What's up, guys? I am going to the Tesla store today. Why? Because I have an older car. I've always been the type of person where I really don't care what I drive. I just drive it until it's time to get rid of it. And so I am going to go to the Tesla store today and I am going to check out two cars, the 3 or the Y. So follow me. So this is my BMW. We've had a lot of memories and it's still a good driving car, but you know, it's just getting older and it's time for it to go. And you know, sometimes BMWs happen to have electrical issues, and so I started noticing a little things going a little haywire, and I'm like, all right, I think it's time for a new car. And I want to be conscious of the car that I get, so I figured, let me see what Tesla is all about, because I know that we could hook up, we have solar panels on our roof, and I could go ahead and hook up a charging station on the house, and that way I don't have to deal with gas anymore, because I live in an area where it's not super close to everything. And of course it would be nice if I could just charge my car at home and then drive and not have to pay around $50 every single time to fill up. Guys, I'm taking the Y. The Y is the first car that I'm taking for a test drive, and we went through. So far everything feels smooth. I'm just in the parking lot, but I will say that the seating feels good. I don't feel really low. I don't feel like I'm necessarily in an SUV either, so I don't know, we'll see. Let me just take this thing out on the road. The seats feel comfortable. This moonroof is out of control. So far feels nice. Feel like I'm in a car. I don't really feel like I'm in an SUV at all. Alright, so now that I'm out on the road, I can feel what they're talking about when you take your foot off of the gas. It does start to slow down for you, but I think once you start driving it for a few minutes, you kind of get a feel of the pedal and you'll know exactly what to do. But you can still use your brake. I was worried because when I first heard that, I thought, oh my gosh, you know, am I gonna take my foot off of the gas pedal and the car is gonna slam? But no, it's just you take your foot off a little bit slower and it's fine. But yeah, I mean, feels good. Feels good so far. It's like a big computer though. Very simple in here, not many knobs because everything is done on the screen. So that's something that it's like learning a new iPad or just learning where everything is. So you've got cameras on there, which is pretty good because, you know, besides the fact of just backing up, but say someone's trying to break into your car or something happens, you've got all angles of everything. You've got all the footage. So that's pretty cool. This is the AC. You can move this up and down for the flow. Your music. Yeah, everything's right here. I don't need this. I'll be speeding everywhere. No, I'm just kidding. Safe driving, safe driving. No, but this definitely has a lot of power. Wow, when you press on that pedal, my gosh, it takes off. Yeah, this is very nice. Very nice. Okay, so I'm thinking, so far I like it. I gotta just test out the back seats though. When I get back, I'm gonna go in the back and see how it feels, because you know I have kids and I want to make sure there's enough space. And I was considering, if I was going to get the Y, whether I should get the third row. So I want to see how the third row feels, to see if it's worth it, because you know, who wants to pay the extra money for the third row and no one's probably gonna sit back there because it's so tight. So I'm gonna check that out. I also want to check out the trunk space, and just see what other options are available for the car. I did see on the website that you have the ability to buy the self-driving ahead of time at a cheaper price, so that's something to consider too. And so yeah, I'm gonna be going over all of that. Guys, karaoke, seriously? This is funny. Alright, opening up the trunk, I'm gonna check it out. Alright, this is the trunk and they've got the third row. Let me check it out, because I gotta see if I would fit in here. But the trunk space is not that bad, considering if the row is up. You have like a little, and then you got a frunk, which is the front trunk. It's not terrible. Alright, so I have the seat moved back fully and it's very comfortable back there. There's a lot of space. Now, if this is up more, I think that it would be a little tight, but I think if no one's in the back, you can have this all the way back and it would fit very comfortably. So I say it's very spacious in the back. So now the real test is the very last row. And they've got USB cables here so you can charge your stuff. And yeah, it's pretty simple back here. Like this thing right here moves it forward. Okay, let me see how it would feel if somebody was here. Now, I'm a tall person, so, you know, I'm 5'9", so I just want to see how this would feel, because I don't like sitting in the back seat of people's cars because I'm so tall. And yeah, this is not bad. This is still comfortable considering that the seat is all the way up. So there should be space for the person in the back. It's kind of tight. Okay. This is for a kid. All right. My head is about to scrape the glass. For a person that's 5'9", this is not comfortable. I don't know, you can't even lift this because then it's gonna hurt my leg. Can I move my leg? Maybe. Oh my gosh, this is claustrophobic. Okay, so now, with the seat up, it's comfortable. With the seat up, it's comfortable, but this is definitely for a child. So my kids will be fine, but not me. I'm not coming back here. If we needed the extra seats for someone that's coming in the car, I think it's okay.
Good.
Alright, so now it's time to drive the 3, and I think I like the look of the 3 much better than the Y. So. Ooh, we got red today. You guys, look at these white seats. My gosh. 3 kids? I don't know. White seats? I'm not so sure. So because I have a BMW and I'm already used to being kind of low to the ground, I'm definitely feeling the 3. The seats feel comfortable. I feel like in the Y you're a little bit up more. Even though you still don't feel like you're in an SUV, you are up a little bit more. And this is not super low where you feel like you're in bucket seats, but it feels good. It's nice, it's comfortable. It's already what I'm used to, so I'm already really feeling it. But I know that, you know, with having kids, the whole aim is to get something with more space. So this is definitely going to be tough, because do I go for the car that feels really nice and it's sporty, which I love, or do I go for, I'm not going to call it a mom vehicle because it's still nice, or do I go for the Y, which, you know, has that 3rd row option and, you know, gives me that extra space that I need. I don't know, you guys. Please help me in the comments below, because I need to know what to do. So I'm not too sure about the white interior. Would you get white interior? Maybe I can put something on it, maybe a coating or something to prevent it from getting dirty. But I just don't have good luck with white in general. When I wear white clothes, I always get something on it. So I think I'd be kind of crazy to go with a white interior. I don't know, but it is definitely, woo, it looks good. It looks really good. It's so gorgeous. But yeah, it might be more maintenance to clean it, so maybe I should stick with the black. But I almost feel like the white interior feels softer too. Like the leather feels softer. It's more cushiony. I don't know, I think that's just me talking because that's what I want. So the only reason I would get the Y at this point, because I'm loving the 3, is probably for road trips, because you would have a lot more space with the Y. And so I don't know, decisions, because, you know, it would be nice to have a car that you can take on road trips because of the distance, because you won't have to pay for gas. So I don't see us driving this car, you know, unless it's just for everyday driving. Whereas with the Y, we would be able to take that on road trips because you have the back space. So should I take the Y because it's a more practical car and it would serve my family better and we could use it for road trips? Or should I go ahead and stick with the 3, which is a nice car and it's cheaper? It's about $8,000 cheaper, and it can just serve as an everyday car, and then we could just take our gas car for trips. I don't know. This is definitely a tough decision, because you could save, you know, the money in the long run by sticking with the car, but, you know, this is hard. I can't make up my mind, but they both are good, really good. All right, you know, I gotta try the back seat to see if it's spacious. I'm loving these seats. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it feels good. It's got good space. I would say that it's just the same as my BMW, surprisingly, even though my BMW is a little bit bigger than this car. I'm liking it. I don't know, guys. This one's looking like it's in the front. It's a front runner. Yeah, it's good space. The only thing with this one is that the moonroof doesn't go all the way. It's like there's a divider in the middle of. But I mean, come on. What car has 2 moonroofs? So it's still pretty cool. Alright. Nice, good trunk space. For a spare, would a spare go in here or no? That's just extra trunk space. It's pretty cool.